Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to be here, guys. Thank you so much for the love, for your comments, for your prayers. You guys, thank you very much. I really appreciate all your comments. Like, oh my goodness, I can't believe the amount of love we received on all the videos of moving to Canada. We are indeed very grateful. If you're new on this channel, you're welcome. My name is Arnold. I'm so happy to have you here. Please do not forget to click on the subscribe button. Down here is the red button. Also, there's a notification bell icon just beside the subscribe button. Go ahead and click on that too. It's going to notify you whenever I post a new video on this channel. Okay, so guys, today I want to talk about our journey, how we came to Canada. I know most of you have been asking a lot of questions. What happened? How did you do it? Yes, this video is that video. I'm going to be letting the cat out of the bag. Please don't mind my voice. It might sound a bit different. I'm battling with cold and I refuse not to make this video today because I want to take advantage of the holiday that we have right now to quickly do some videos. How is our journey from Finland to Canada? You guys, I see some comments about people saying, oh, your journey from Nigeria to Cyprus, from Cyprus to Finland, from Finland to Canada. You guys, seeing those comments kind of gives me I don't know how to describe it. Like, I'm like, you guys are just too much. Like, you've been on this channel since Cyprus days. Oh gosh, thank you. Thank you so much. I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you very much. So our journey, so it all started in 2020. You guys, I always tell people that want to migrate to Canada that give yourself 2 years. Like, give the whole thing, the whole process in 2 years. I'm not saying that your application is going to last for 2 years with the immigration. No, that's not what I'm saying. I mean, from the moment you start preparing, piling up documents, writing your IELTS, doing your education evaluation, all of these things, just in your mind, say, okay, 2 years. Like, it might not be up to that. Ours happened, let's say, 1 year and maybe 8 months. We got our decision, but I'll just say, like, just assume that, okay, 2 years, so that you won't rush things, or you take your time to kind of, that is if you don't want to use agents. If you want to do everything by yourself, you don't want any agent to exploit you or give you bad reputation with the immigration, because sometimes you don't know the document these agents are submitting for you. Okay, let me go back to our journey. So 2020, it was January actually. I have this beautiful sister. I see her like a godsend to us, like to my family. She's a godsend to me. She's here in Canada. She was in Finland with us. Like, the job I was doing in Finland, from the very moment I got to Finland till the time I left, you guys know, she was the one that connected me to get that job, and I used that job to get or to accomplish so many things in Finland, alhamdulillah. So, and this are coming to Canada to the glory of God. God also used that to kind of guide us, to put everything, or to make everything easy for us. So I know she's watching. Should I mention her name? Okay, I'm just going to mention her name. If she doesn't like it, I'll take it out. So Sister Laura, thank you so much. I'm using this medium to say thank you to you. God has used you for this family a lot, so thank you so much. We cannot appreciate you enough. Okay, so I contacted this my beautiful sister. I said, okay, because at that time she already left Finland. She was in Canada at that time. So I contacted her that we are also planning to come to Finland, or she should guide us. So I was just talking to her, and then she told me, yes, there are so many pathways, like just random advice, which was difficult for me to kind of absorb. Like, my husband was too busy to handle these things, so I was the one trying to like investigate this pathway. Canada has too much immigration pathways that just studying those pathways can even drive someone crazy. So I was reading different pathways, doing that, doing this. We were thinking of, because at that moment we just wanted to move, to be honest. We just wanted to move, and in our mind we planned to move in 2022. That was 2020, but 2022 was our target. But we started everything. Of course, God was involved. can't do anything without God. So started in 2020, so we've been thinking about it. So now we were thinking of two ways. It could be as a student or as a worker. We were ready for any of those two. So my husband applied for school, I also applied for school, and then we started looking for a job. So in this video, I'm not going to mention which of us got a job, and in all my videos I'll try as much as possible not to mention a she or a he, but one of us got a job. That is how I'll say. So I won't mention who got a job, not because I don't want anybody to know, or if you're thinking you don't want people to think you got a job, your husband is a dependent, or your husband is a dependent, or your husband is the primary applicant, you are the dependent. All of this doesn't matter. This is 2024. These things doesn't matter. Even like I always advise couple, anybody that wants to travel to Canada, always let the one that is younger in that marriage be the principal applicant. I always advise that. But in a situation whereby the husband is the one that get a job, I mean, why wait? It doesn't matter. So for us, we were both looking for a job, just like we both applied for school. We were both looking for a job. Anyone that will get the job first, the person would be the principal applicant. Before we started looking for a job, the first thing we did was to write IELTS. So I registered for IELTS for both of us. We both did IELTS. I was pregnant with Amida at the time. Amida is now, she's gonna be 3 years in June. Just for you to understand the timeline, I actually have a video of when I was pregnant and I went for the IELTS. I talked about it. I'm gonna post the video here for you to see. So guys, I'm doing this video, hopefully, inshallah, by the special grace of God, I'm going to add this video to my Canada immigration vlog. Inshallah, inshallah, inshallah. I actually wanted to do this yesterday because yesterday I had my IELTS exam yesterday, and I wanted to like just, you know, make a short video just to like mention in that video that okay, today 29, today's 30, but yesterday was 29th of May. Yeah, 29th of May I went for my IELTS, and hopefully I'm going to pass it, inshallah. And just to like mention that, you know, I did this IELTS while I'm pregnant, you know. Yes, as at yesterday I was 38 weeks and 4 days. Today I'm 38 weeks and 5 days. So I'm just gonna say 38 weeks and 4 days of pregnancy. I went for my IELTS exam. It has not been easy journey, you guys. Just preparing for that IELTS exam was really taxing, was really difficult for me. With the pregnancy, with the mood, you know, changing every time. Sometimes and I just don't feel like, you know, reading, but I had to force myself to do it, things like that. So I'm hoping the result will be good by the special grace of God. This is just to mention that nothing good comes easy, you know. Hopefully this will make it to our success Canada relocation vlog. So guys, don't let anything stop you. You can achieve whatever you want to achieve by God's grace. So after we did the IELTS, we also registered for WES. All of this time we just started looking for a job, because you know it's good to have these things ready before you're looking for a job, because your employer wants to see that you're fully ready, you have everything it takes. You're not going to make them wait to say, okay, now you've given me the job, I want to go and write IELTS, now you've given me the job, I want to go and do WES, you know, all of these things, because like it's not encouraging. If an employer has two options and both of you have the same expertise, you have the same qualification, and you're the one with the IELTS or WES and the other person has it, that means the other person has more advantage over you. So we just wanted to get out of the way. So the first thing we did was to do our WES, our IELTS. So after those are ready, we started looking for a job. Guys, getting a job, don't forget that we've already applied for school. So at that point, we've not gotten any response from school. The school said we qualified, every other thing, like all our documents, everything was okay, but they've already reached the maximum list of students for that year. So when it is next year, we should transfer our application to the next semester. So we were waiting for the time to transfer the application. They have a timeline for you to do that, so we're waiting for that time to kind of transfer our application for that section, so that we can be one of the first set of people that will be picked, because our application was from the previous year. So we were waiting for the school. We were also waiting for our works to be ready and our ITS. When all of those was done, we started looking for job, while also waiting for our school admission and everything to click. So during the course of that, like, you guys, getting a job, I have to admit that getting a job from outside Canada, it's like putting an elephant through the needle, like needle hole. Is so difficult to get a job from outside, I have to admit. Like, I went to different websites, Indeed, hey, my husband also was searching for job. We were both looking for job. It was so difficult. So there was one day, I can't remember what year, but I'm guessing maybe 2021, maybe. So I was in the kitchen and this beautiful sister called me. When she called me, she said, there's this event that Canada normally do in the UK every year, but they do it like a physical event, which is meant to for them to recruit people from all profession, IT, healthcare, business, just like everybody. They recruit people and then they give them the sponsorship to come to Canada and blah blah blah. They sponsor their visa and all that. But that year, because of COVID, they decided to do it online. When she called me, it was that day. I think it was just 1 hour or 2 hours to the event. Hey, thank God I took her serious. Thank God I didn't give up, because of the amount of application I've sent out already. By the time she called me, like before she called me, I've already sent out about maybe over 1,000 or over 2,000 applications to different companies everywhere. My husband has done the same, so it's also tiring. You know, at some point you get so discouraged. But when she called me, I didn't take it for granted. I said, okay, let's just try. I was actually about to cook jollof rice, so I just rushed into the bathroom. I called my husband. Oh yeah, let's, you know, we shall attended the event. During the event, there were a lot of employers. There was interview on spot. You do interview with the employer, and if they are pleased with your interview, they will invite you for additional interview later, which is outside the event, like a more personal interview. So we attended the events, and so many companies give us follow-up emails and all that, but some of them didn't proceed with us. And out of all the companies, one of them actually was so interested in one of us, yeah, which I'm not going to tell you. They were very interested in one of us, and one of us did about 3 stages of interviews. We did 1, 2, 3 interviews with this company, and eventually they decided to like sponsor us. Yeah. So guys, I need to mention that all of this process, like of doing interview with the employer, series of interview with the employer, took about 6 months or even more. It wasn't that easy, or it wasn't that simple. So you need to understand and be ready to have the necessary patience when you're in this kind of situation, because they'll say today there's interview with this management, another day we have to prepare for another interview, then another, like before the employer eventually decided to give out the contract. It took a lot of time, and I totally understand the fact that now this is someone they want to sponsor into the country, so they need to be 100% sure. They need to do several interviews to be sure that this person is worth it. So the 2 years I told you guys to calculate, I would say includes the years of searching for job non-stop. You don't have to stop. You have to keep searching, because it's difficult to get it, but inshallah, by God's grace, you will get it. But thank God the sister called us for the event that day, and thank God that we also took it serious. We attended the events. By the time we did the events, we already have everything the employer needs. You know, we have the experience, we have the IELTS, we have the words, everything they know that the immigration needs to process our visa, we have them. So the employer was ready to move ahead with us. So one of us got the job, and we started the processing. And because as the adults in the family, both of us, I mean 2 adults in the family, we both have to present our criminal record from all the countries we've lived for more than 6 months. So I had to travel to Cyprus. That was why I traveled to Cyprus that year. If you guys are following my channel, you know I traveled to Cyprus with Amida. Yes, that time she was born, but we started the processing when she was in the tummy. So yeah, that was why I went to Cyprus that time to get my criminal record from Cyprus. But for us to get our criminal record from Nigeria, it was so easy. We didn't have to go to Nigeria to get our criminal record. We just applied for it. We had contact that could help us to get it, so we got all the criminal record from Nigeria. So we got everything ready, we applied for it, and alhamdulillah, here we had today. The employer was very supportive in terms of the immigration processing, all the necessary documents we have, even the application stage. They were with us all through the way, so it wasn't like get the job offer and you're on your own to apply and all that. No, the employer was with us all through the process. They paid for some of the processes. So yeah, that is our process of coming to Canada. I'm going to film another video right now to talk about how we got our PR in less than 4 months of coming to Canada. So I do not want to mix this up. It's something I could have just said to mention it here, but I want that video to get the attention it deserves for itself, because so many people will be wondering how they can do the same. And if I mix it up here and then put the title to be our journey from Finland to Canada, most people that need the information in the second video I want to film, they won't click on the video. They won't be able to get that information because they are thinking it's just our journey from Finland to Canada. But I really want to talk about how we got our PR in less than 4 months of moving to Canada. So that is why I need to make a separate video for that. So that being said, I'll say thank you guys for watching the video. I really appreciate your love. You're always coming back. Thank you very much. I'm going to see you in my next video, inshallah.